January 1st, 2020 already. Wow, time has passed. So back in 2019, I decided that it was time to start speaking out about my own mental health journey after hearing about somebody taking their own life at a very young age, someone I knew. I decided it was time to share my story with the world, and that is how this page has come to be. Really didn't have any idea as to what direction I wanted to bring it in, and just knew that I wanted to share some of my own experiences in hopes of helping other people. At this point, at the end of 2019, I did a lot of reflecting about my life and myself and the journey that I've been on, and I'm very excited and motivated to bring this YouTube channel to a place where I can share on a regular basis in hopes of helping somebody else. So here it is, January 1st, and a lot of people like to make New Year's resolutions before the new year. And for many years, I used to make my own resolution, and then I'd get a little upset with myself at the fact that I couldn't keep to my resolution, whatever it was. This year I decided to do something different, and I decided to create a list of goals for myself. In fact, I have 20 goals to accomplish in the year 2020. I feel like setting goals is a great thing that helps me with my mental health. It helps me to look at where I want to go in life, and I can look at my goals and look back and see how far I've actually come. So I think what I'm going to do today is share my goals of 2020 with you, and part of my plan for 2020 with building this page will be to share my experiences with successes and possibly failures of working towards the different goals that I've chosen for the year. So I wrote my goals down on a huge piece of oak tag, and I actually have it hanging right next to my bed so that I see it every morning when I wake up and every night when I go to sleep, to remind myself of what I want to accomplish this year. I also decided to take my goals and write them down on a sheet of paper that I can take with me wherever I go, so that if I need some inspiration, I can just pull out this piece of paper and see what it is I'm trying to work towards this year. So here are my goals. What I did was I separated them into 4 different categories. I have some goals for mental health, of course, being that that is something that is very true to my heart. Music, physical health, and fun goals. So my mental health goals for the year 2020 is to read 20 books. I am not a huge reader, but I definitely like to read books that are inspirational and motivational, something about personal growth. That is definitely the kind of book I like to read. So hopefully I can read 20 books over the course of this year. I want to do 20 things outside my comfort zone. So there are a lot of things that put me outside of my comfort zone. In fact, making this video is a little bit outside my comfort zone. However, in order to grow in this life, you do have to step outside your comfort zone. So I'm going to try and do 20 things over the course of 2020 that put me outside my comfort zone. And be sure that I will share that with you in these videos. I am keeping a gratitude jar. So every day I'm going to be writing something that I'm grateful for. This was a video I posted a couple months ago about an attitude of gratitude. And I definitely feel like having an attitude of gratitude makes life a little easier and more worthwhile. So this year I'm going to write down one thing every day that I am grateful for, and I'm going to stick it in a jar. And then on on December 31st, I'm going to pull out that jar and I'm going to read everything that I was grateful for every day this year. I am going to take a trip by myself. That is definitely something that will fall into line with something outside my comfort zone, because I'm not one to really do things by myself. Sometimes I feel lonely enough, even with a room of people around me, but to actually be by myself for an extended period of time on a trip, who knows? Looking forward to the growth that comes from that. posting 25 videos to my YouTube channel. Some of these videos, of course, will just be videos of different topics that I want to discuss, and some will be referring back to my 20 goals of 2020 and the progress that I've made working towards those goals. I have been working on writing about my journey, and so my plan is to write at least 100 pages. One day I will publish a book, and it will be about my mental health journey. And even if I'm the only person that reads that book, it's all good because it's all for me. However, I would love to have my story help somebody else realize that life is definitely worth living. Another mental health goal of mine is less time on social media. Some people get sucked into Facebook, into Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. I'm trying to spend less time on social media, so I decided to delete my Messenger app off of my phone so that I'm not sucked into catching up chatting with people when I log onto my phone. If I log into Facebook and then I have 10 messages, and then I'm following up with all these different people from around the world who want to talk to me, and I do want to talk to them, but then I can lose hours upon hours of time just talking to people about different things. Some of these things are definitely serving a purpose, and they're helpful to myself and to the person I'm talking to. Some of it is just small talk, but again, I'm losing hours of time getting sucked into my phone and social media, and I feel like that does not do wonders for my mental health, so I deleted an app, and I am making it a point to spend less time on social media this year. And then, of course, one more goal of mental health of mine is to continue to practice self-love, to celebrate my successes, and to treat myself with more kindness. Sometimes we get into a state of mind where we just talk badly to ourselves, and we just want to crawl into a ball and beat ourselves up for whatever mistake we made or something that didn't go our way. And I'm going to take every success of mine and I'm going to celebrate it, no matter how big or how small. I'm going to talk to myself with much kinder words that I would speak to somebody else who is a friend or family member of mine, because obviously it's important to talk to myself the way I want to talk to other people in this world. Another set of goals of mine are related to my music. Somehow over the course of this year I realized how much music inspires me. I picked up the guitar in July and I've learned a bunch of chords. So to continue on my music journey, I'm going to learn at least 12 new chords and some different songs that incorporate those chords into my music. I'm going to perform at 10 open mic nights, playing guitar and singing. I'm going to practice my guitar 30 minutes daily. I'm also going to do some vocal practice 30 minutes daily. I can sing. Sometimes I am not as confident in my singing abilities as other people will give me credit for, so I figure that by working on my vocal practice every day, I will continue to build the confidence I have in myself, and then getting up in front of people and performing won't seem as intimidating. I do want to build a music portfolio, and by the end of 2020, I do plan on auditioning for a band. In terms of physical health, I plan on running in at least 5 races. I've been a runner basically since middle school, on and off though, depending on the year and the time I had or how deep into a depression I was, the kind of motivation I had. But running and moving, keeping active are good for my mental state of mind, and it's good to keep my weight down. So I'm going to choose 5 different races over the course of 2020, and I'm going to run them. I also plan on finding a balanced diet that will help my digestion, because let's face it, my stomach is always in knots based on what I eat. Try and eat healthy most of the time, but there are certain foods that I know I could cut out of my diet and I would have more energy and my digestion would be better, and overall it would just be better for my mental state of mind. And of course I had to add some fun goals into this, and those would include going skydiving, making more memories with my friends and family, taking pictures of those memories, of course, taking a girls' trip, and doing 20 random acts of kindness. I feel like doing something good for somebody else is a great way to feel good about myself, but it can make a world of difference for somebody else in this world. You never know what somebody's got going on in their life, and sometimes even the smallest act of kindness, like giving them a smile and saying hello, could completely alter the rest of their day, which can in turn alter the rest of their life. So 20 random acts of kindness is something I definitely am looking forward to doing over the course of the year, and I hope to bring lots of smiles and joy to other people. So I have a very busy year ahead of me, of course, and I'm looking forward to everything that is on my list. Some people would say that 20 goals is a lot, but if you can see that they're all tied into things that mean a lot to me, then it's going to make it really easy to crush my goals, because when I put my mind to something, I definitely accomplish it. Anybody can accomplish anything they put their mind to. So if you have something that you want to work on this year, I wish you the best of luck. Just put your mind to it, and I know you will achieve your goal. For now, I'm going to wish everybody again a Happy New Year, and I hope all of your goals are accomplished in 2020. Have a great day.